So, on the way back to the station from Mossburger, home of delicious burgers of unknown meat, but tons of onions and onions cooked in them. If you really like onions and patty melt cheese, then Mossburger's for you. Kind of had a little issue at that intersection right there. Mainly that there was someone pulling out into traffic that was kind of coming when they weren't supposed to, and then there was this honking and this stopping and this screeching and this thing, and then we were just kind of walking along the crosswalk like, what a situation to be witness to. And then we realized we were right behind the car that was in the middle of the road that couldn't back up because we were standing in his way.
So we decided to run like hell.
So, yeah, that brings us here, and then I was like, you know what, we should turn the camera on. You are welcome. Well, we're back on our adventures, spending the night in the streets of Shinosaka. Again. Well, this actually is the first time in Shinosaka on the street.
Yeah.
Which we've been doing. Well, I'm blocking the microphones. What are we? Oh, trying to get this right. Anyway, we got socks on our hands because it's so cold. Though it's not as cold as it's been. I just remembered, yeah, you can do that if you don't have mittens, which we don't. And we've discovered this lovely, lovely place. Wonderful place. We should still be sitting in there. I wish we were. It's warm in there. And they have food. Food that is pretty reasonably priced for the amount you get. So, yet again, Shinosaka proves to be a very nice place to be, especially in the middle of the night, because if you notice, this place is a 24-hour place, and it's the only place we found that is marked 24 hours that actually is open 24 hours.
Imagine that.
I'm sure there are some others out there somewhere, but I've seen plenty so far, like in Nagoya, that said 24 hours and they were closed. So, but then again, who else is going to feed the random truckers? Let's see, travel vlog update day 5 heading into day 6, I think? 6.
We're on day 6 now.
Yeah. We've got a good amount done on the scripting and everything. That's actually working out pretty well considering how limited our means are. But the hotel thing is... well...
It's not just us. And we ran into 2 guys and they're pretty much stuck in the same rut as we are. There is officially no room at the inn. Anywhere.
Pretty nice guys, Ben and Jack, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
A couple Australians. Who
Nice
are,
accents.
yeah, visiting wonderful land of the rising sun.
They came from Sapporo, I believe it was.
Yeah. Where they spoke of their own adventures of getting snowed on while naked in a hot spring. So, yeah, that's how cold it is in Japan right now. If in Sapporo it's still snowing. Then again, in Sapporo it's mountainous and pretty far north, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So yeah, you're gonna get that pretty easily in Sapporo. But yeah, I'm not so bummed by the idea of, oh, no hotels open anywhere, and they keep telling us that they're not going to be open for weeks on end, and that, even though I have the feeling that we really need one in order to get the rest of the things filmed, because I'm pretty sure if we get out far enough from the downtown areas, like take one of the lesser trains down to a more rural spot, if you would, somewhere that still has hotels though, that's more out of the way, we could probably find something, and even if we couldn't, if we were that far out of the way, we might actually be able to film outdoors. Who knows? And here we are in glorious Fukuchiyama. It's really dark because it's like 2 in the morning. And yeah, we're still up because we still don't have a hotel, but we do! We got one! That's the glorious thing. After going all over Osaka, Shinosaka, I don't know if we made it to Osaka directly, but going all over. Hello, trucks. I see you're still around. After going all over Shinosaka, looking and everyone saying, nope, full, go away, nope, full, go away, nope, full, go away, and trying to just get enough sleep on the train, we ended up...
Don't forget, we were in Tokyo. We were in Kyoto briefly.
Yeah, we were in Kyoto.
We were in...
We went back to...
Kagoshima, Chuo. We were
in
there.
Nagoya.
At Nagoya.
We've been all over the place. We just go on the train and just go because it's the only place we can do anything. And because of that, we needed a little more sleep. So we was like, okay, get on another train.
Yeah.
We got to sleep. And we ended up here.
Yes.
And it was so small and quiet compared to everywhere else. We were like, you know what?
Creepy.
There's that hotel right there. And just based on that, we're like, okay, let's go in. What are we going to lose? We're right here. It's right here by the station.
The station's that way. You're pointing
Station.
towards the 7-Eleven.
And the 7-Eleven. And the station.
Yes.
But I like the station at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. And the park.
There's a park? Oh, there's a park. Oh, there, we can check that out, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, big crisis of where the hell are we going to film the rest of Game Marathon 3? Looks like it's solved. Good. Now to just make it to Wednesday. God, that's several days. We still got to sleep on the streets. It's day 8, I think.
Yeah.
Day 8. And we appear to have survived our night in Tokyo. We're still in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate, but we're back where it's warm. And it was one of those times when we're sitting outside, shivering, and just, being cold and miserable. And both of us were in agreement that, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not nearly as bad as Nagoya was.
Nagoya,
We weren't out there as long. It wasn't as cold. I mean,
it never rained on us.
we got a couple sandwiches.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's, everything was closed by the time we got out in Tokyo, but it's at the same time, it was a pretty good deal there, freezing our butt off on the stairs. It's like, what? This is a good freezing our butt off. It wasn't nearly as bad as some freezing our butts off.
That's true.
So when you put it in perspective, this has been one hell of a vacation.
Yeah.
So, this is day 9, I believe.
I believe so.
Day 9, and we are in place
Shinazawa.
and we spent the night, still like the usual nights, just trying to find somewhere we can be without bothering anybody and trying to stay warm. That last part was pretty easy because this night it wasn't particularly cold or windy, so yay, improvements. And though I didn't really get to experience much of the city, I have to say they have some pretty nice karaoke bars. And yeah, but we got a lot to do today, and we got a lot to prepare. And part of that preparation is sleeping, which will take place on the Shinkansen. If anyone has heard anything in this video. Well, we finally made it to our second and probably going to be the only other hotel stay we have, unfortunately, but not too bad. Oh. Or is that to note for them, huh? I don't know. It's on this side. Same basic deal. You stick the stick in here and it keeps the lights on. And the bathroom lights are on the outside of the bathroom, so I can do this. Becker. Okay. I got a lovely mirror again. And I am ragged. Still need to clean up and everything. Another much larger mirror. So the room looks a lot bigger than it is. But the TV's a lot bigger than it was in the other place, I think. Either that or it's just being weird. I don't know. We got a fridge. It looks like we didn't get free water this time. 2 bottles of water, complimentary. That was so worth the 5,000 yen for just for 2 bottles of water. Oh well, no problem. We got plenty of plugs everywhere instead of having to rely on one. I mean, there's a light here, which are pretty good lights, I must say. They've got on that plug there. They got the LAN cable and everything. It's all your basic stuff. But this place also has a hell of a nice view. Way better than the let's stare at the back of the building through a crack in the window. And look at the mountains and the clouds in the distance. That's just gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, you never really hear of Fukushima. I think that's what it is. Fukushima.
Fukujiyama.
Fukujima.
Fukujiyama.
Fukujiyama. You never really hear of this in major tourist destinations, but I'd say if you want to experience Japan, like get some nice restaurants in there, get to some nice. Well, okay, yeah, that's a KFC. But there's also some manga shops and stuff, and video shops and video rental, and a little arcade in there with a porn upstairs. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain of all the logic that goes into it, but this is Japan.
And someone's got a really nice backyard.
Oh, yeah, man, making me jealous.